Thank you all for joining today's webinar. My name is Niyoti and I'm the Staff Technical Support Analyst working with BMC Client Management Product. In today's webinar, we will discuss the why and how of package deployment. We will look at several deployment modes, walk through the package deployment wizard for a hands-on experience, and discuss workflow along with the basic troubleshooting tips, and conclude with newly added feature and necessary references. In BMC Client Management, Package Deployment Module ensures seamless and efficient software distribution across your network. It simplifies the process of deploying application to endpoints, ensuring consistency. With BMC Client Management's package deployment, you gain centralized control, reducing manual efforts and minimizing the risk of errors. Flexible deployment lets you choose how you want to deploy, whether it's through MSI, batch files, or PowerShell scripts. It gives you the freedom to pick the method that suits you the best. Package deployment provides the flexibility to schedule deployments on your endpoints. This can be leveraged to deploy large packages during off hours, optimizing bandwidth for quicker results. It also aids in monitoring the software distribution process, providing real-time status updates on the ongoing progress. BCM also lets you generate software distribution reports effortlessly. The out-of-the-box reports cover distribution statistics, offering results by group or month, as well as statistics by package or type. Now let's look at the prerequisites that pave the way for a successful package deployment. To use package deployment, a software distribution license is essential. Ensure a minimum disk space of 50 GB, and very importantly, the module for package deployment must be loaded. For Windows operating system, MSI and custom package must be loaded. For Linux operating system, RPM package module must be loaded. BMC Client Management Packager streamlines installation by wrapping MSI packages and Windows installer options into a single package for easy deployment. The custom package provides the flexibility to install multiple types of packages, offering the option to add necessary files or scripts into the core package before it is published on the master. RPM package is an open source package management system intended primarily for Linux distribution. In BCM, it is specifically used for managing software deployment on Linux systems. Now let's talk about ways to distribute the package. After creating a package, you have two possibilities of distributing it in your network. Either selecting the device and assigning it to the package according to your schedule, or advertising it to devices. By advertising a package in My Apps, you do not force its execution. Instead, the package is added to My Apps in the agent interface. The user of the device is informed that a new package is available, and it's the user's choice if and when to execute it. Now let's dive into the package creation and distribution workflow. Here are the key steps. Obtain the required software from the manufacturer for the deployment on the package factory. By default, Package Factory is a master server. The package deployment wizard lets user choose MSI or Windows installer option, combining them into a new package, then packaging it into a zip file for the master server. This package can be directly published on the master for network-wide availability or to a relay, making it available only to its children. When the package is published on the relay, simultaneously a notification is sent to inform the master of this action. Each package is assigned a unique checksum. When a package is published, the corresponding checksum is immediately updated in the database. Master or relay then distributes the zip file on the target machines. Depending on what the package is, endpoints will unzip the file and perform the installation. For example, for MSI package, it will unzip and call Windows installer APIs to perform installation. For custom package, it will unzip and call configured command line. Now let's get started with the demo of Package Deployment Wizard. This demo covers creating and deploying MSI and custom packages on end devices. In the console, go to the Packages node, right-click on it, and select Package Creation Wizard. In this window, select the desired package factory. You also have an option to select one or more than one package factory. By default, it is the master server. Let's keep it that way. Select MSI package and click on Next. In the MSI package window, select the MSI package provided by your manufacturer. Go to the location where the packages are stored. Select the MSI package. Click on OK. Keep the default options set and click on Next. In the Installation Options window, select the necessary option from the User Interface dropdown. Full displays the complete user interface with wizards, progress, and error dialogues on the target machine. Reduced suppresses wizard dialogues on the target machine, showing only progress and error messages. In default, installer chooses the appropriate user interface level, typically displaying only progress messages. None is silent installation. Nothing is displayed on the target machine. Basic progress only shows a progress bar indicating the installation status with the option to display the remaining time. Basic hide cancel prevents user from cancelling the installation by removing the cancel button from displayed dialogues. End dialog displays a dialog box on the target machine at the end of the successful installation or in case of an error. For now, let's set it to default. Now in the installation dropdown, you have install for new installations, patch for updating an existing installation, repair which will fix missing components or files in the current installation, publish places the installation package in the target location without immediate installation. It can be activated later by the user or the application. Uninstall removes an existing installation. Again, let's keep it default. The below option lets you define options in more detail. If you have a product key or list of transform files that you wish to add to the package, location to the log file of the MSI package execution, other options which are not supported by default, deletion of an MSI file post installation, and lastly, run program in its context. When it's checked, it lets you run the package from the installation location. As this is a basic MSI package, I will be keeping everything as default. I'll click on Next. As we discussed during the workflow process, package can be published either to master or a relay, the master for network-wide availability or to a relay making it available only to its children. I will select the default option Publish to Master and click on Finish. From the confirmation window, I will select Deploy the package and click on Yes. In the Package Distribution Wizard, from the Target Type dropdown, select Devices. Under Options sections, we have a default schedule checkbox. When unchecked, it will let you define the schedule on which you would like to deploy these packages. If it's checked, it will start the distribution process immediately. Click on Next. In the Assign Target section, I will add one device. Click on OK and click on Finish. Confirmation windows gives you the option to go to the package directly. We'll click on Yes. As we select it full, it will display the complete user interface. We'll click on Next and finish the installation. If you refresh the status now, it will change to executed. If you'd like to change the user interface option, you can always go back to your MSI package. Go to the configuration. In the General tab, double-click and set it to None. This will perform the installation silently. As we have performed changes to the package, you will again publish it to master. Once it's successfully published, we'll go back to our MSI package, Devices, right-click on it, and click on Reassign Package. This time, the installation will happen silently. The status has changed to Executed. Now, if you go to Control Panel, you will see that the MSI application has been installed successfully. Now that we have seen how MSI package distribution works, let's proceed with a walkthrough of custom package deployment. Go to the Packages node, right-click on it, and select Package Creation Wizard. In the Package Factory window, select the desired package factory. Similar to MSI, let's keep the default package factory as the master server. Select the package type as custom package, click on Next. Provide the name of the custom package, Notepad++ package. Folder option defines the path where the package is to be created. Enable compression option enables the compression of the object for faster file transfer. The dynamic package option determines whether the package contents are dynamically updated. Dynamic updating verifies and collects all contents within package folders during publication. This ensures inclusion of any files added to the folder after its initial addition to the package. Mapping defines if the package or part of the package contents are mapped to another location. Force reassignment when published defines that the reassignment is automatically forced whenever the package is published. Publication folder defines the path under which the package is to be published on the master and/or relay. Archive type defines the type of a file in which the package is stored. Possible values are the zip format and the BCM deploy proprietary package format. In the options section, we have installation options. This defines or specifies installation and override condition. Pre-install script executes a script before installation. Present and absent files determines whether specific files are already installed or not on the target machine. Post-install script runs a script after installation. Run as options specifies login details and actions if login fails. Add files incorporates files into a custom package. Let's keep everything as default and move on to the next page. On this page, specify the destination on your client devices where the distributed package will be copied. Let's keep a default path, ctemp. In the Run Command option, define the command line to execute the package post-installation. Installation parameters may vary among vendors, so it's advisable to obtain additional parameter information from your manufacturer. We can leave the following three options at their default settings. For the override section, choose options based on your requirements. Click on Next. In the Add File section, select Add to open the Package Factory Explorer. Browse to the package location, choose the package, and click on OK. Click on Next. Similar to MSI package, let's publish the package to the master and click on Finish when ready. In the confirmation window, select Deploy the package, click on Yes. In the distribution wizard, choose Devices as a target type to distribute to a single device. Keep the schedule as default for immediate execution. Click on Next. In the Assign Target section, assign a device by adding it through Add Device and click on OK. Click on Finish. Select Yes to go to the package. Now wait for the execution to complete. Once finished, you will see Notepad++ installed on the device. As discussed earlier, there are two ways to distribute the package. One, through target assignment as demonstrated, and the second is by advertising the software on My Apps. To do this, simply right-click on the device and select Publish to My Apps. Once the status shows published, it will be available for download on the My Apps portal. Hovering over the blue shield on the device shows that a new resource is available. As soon as we double-click on it, you will be able to see Notepad++ package present. Download this package and perform the installation of the package on the device. In the demo, we saw the package deployment wizard for custom and MSI. Similarly, RPM can also be configured. Since there are a very few changes in the configuration process, I will explain it with the help of screenshots. The basic difference between the MSI or custom and RPM packages is their installation options. Let's explore the options we have in RPM packages. In this window, you can select the installation type from the installation list dropdown. The installation option changes based on the installation type you select. Let's select Install. In the below installation options, select Force Installation to forcefully install the package. However, it is not recommended as the package may not function correctly. Exclude Documentation option excludes the documentation from downloading. You can check this box to save space on the hard disk. Force destination option can be selected to change the location of where the package will be installed. Replace package can be used to replace the package with the same name if already installed. In the same way, files can also be replaced by checking this option. Do not check dependencies can be checked to ignore any unresolved dependencies that this package might have. Do not execute scripts from package is not recommended as the packages may require scripts to be executed for successful installation. Display information lets client view the package installation process. These are the options used during the RPM package creation. The rest of the steps, including publication and distribution on the devices, remain the same as for MSI and custom packages. Now that we have explored the workings of package deployment creation and distribution, here are quick and effective tips for successful distribution. Use the package solely for file copying. Deploy an application and integrate the command line directly into the execute program or execute program as user or execute program as current user steps within the operational rule. In this way, republishing of package is not required whenever the command line is updated during testing. For example, use execute program as user step. Define the executable path of the application along with the parameters, if any, provided by your vendor. Specify the authorized credential for the successful distribution. Assign this rule to your devices and package will now be installed per the settings specified in the operational rule step. Whenever there is a failure of the operational rule, for a quick diagnosis, right-click on the assigned device and choose View Operational Rule Log to pinpoint the failures. Running a package as current logged on user. Some applications require creation of shortcuts on the desktop, registry writing in HKey current user, and access to user profile. In such cases, the package can be distributed as run as current user. In this scenario, since we are already using the run as current user option to deploy the package, the execute program step can be used instead of execute program as user step. This will enable dual verification, one with the current user and the other with the domain or local user, which may or may not function. Whenever there is a change in the package configuration, like adding of files, change of run command, change in installation options, make sure the package is republished, as without this, changes will not take in effect. Tracking statuses will help you understand where exactly the failure is. To start with the activated stage, here package assignment is created and activated on the master side. On the second stage, assignment sent, assignment is now sent from the master to the client devices. The master sends the assignment order to client devices through its asynchronous actions module, which then passes it to the target using relay's asynchronous action module. In the third stage, assignment is received by the end device and device has sent an acknowledgement to the master. In ready to run status, rule has been verified and timer entry has been created. Execution will start as per the defined schedule. Once the execution begins, you can monitor the activity in the client operational rule log. This stage helps you spot the problems easily. After successful execution, the status will now change to executed. Starting with BCM 24.1, a new feature will be introduced offering Amazon S3 as an additional option for package storage and deployment globally. To activate this feature, enter the AWS access information, including the provided string from Amazon in the global settings. Additionally, configure a proxy server for AWS access. Make sure this device is a managed device. By default, the master is selected. In the bucket section, all available buckets are shown. This is connected to the previously defined configuration. Use the Synchronize Buckets option to easily add new ones to the list. To show you a quick example of how the publishing works, when you select a custom package and navigate to storage details, you will find the option Publish to Amazon. Here you can view and choose from the list of available buckets based on your requirements. If your devices are situated in the Asia Pacific region, you can specifically opt for the bucket designated for that region. This flexibility ensures customized choices for efficient deployment. Here are some of the references which will help you with the software distribution process. You can also visit BMC community for latest updates related to all BMC products. These are the key points from today's learnings and observation. We observed how package deployment can streamline the process through various distribution methods, all consolidated in a user-friendly wizard. Additionally, we explored the workflow of the distribution to gain a deeper understanding of this module while learning quick tips and tricks for successful distribution, along with understanding latest advancements. I really hope the webinar was helpful. Thank you for attending.